What's poppin', y'all? It's your girl Cheryl. Welcome back to this week's video. As you all know, graduation is coming up shockingly quickly. I'm 2 seconds away from having a panic attack about it. So instead of thinking about, you know, the inevitable end that's coming in less than 3 weeks, I decided that in preparation for leaving Penn, I need to clean out my closet. There's just clothes that have been built up over time. I'm not actually a hoarder per se, but I do have a decent amount of clothes, and there's certain clothing that like I don't wear anymore, and I've never done that like y'all know Marie Kondo type of
私のミッションは片付けによって世界をときめかせていくことです。That's tidy.
doesn't bring me joy from bullshit where you like take everything out of your closet and go through one by one. So I figured that now would be a great time for me to just like cleanse, purge, exercise, whatever the fuck you want to call it, my closet. And I decided I would take y'all on the journey with me. So without further ado, and in order to avoid sobbing about the end of my college career, let's get it.
Pull the lever, Kronk.
Yay, cord!
Now that everything is out of the closet, at least, just taking the stuff that's on hangers, because if I do more than one thing at a time, I am going to literally lose my mind, because this is already like a little bit overwhelming. Anyways, the 3 criteria in which I'm going to decide if I keep a piece of clothing or if I donate it, sell it, whatever, is going to be A, have I worn it in the past year? So this is to account for any times where you're like, oh, I didn't wear it because it wasn't cold enough, it wasn't hot enough. Like seasonality reasons are not valid for me to get rid of something, because I am about to move to New York where there's every season of every fucking kind. So if I haven't worn it in the past year, then that probably just means that like, yeah, I wasn't vibing with it, I wasn't fucking with it. B, if it's part of like the style that I want to have. Here are maybe a couple of images of what I'm striving to eventually be like. The best way I can describe it is if you took like Harajuku and New York and shoved them together. And then C, do I feel good in it? Do I look good in it? Does it fit my body type? People's bodies change all the time. I'm certain that some of these clothings that I've had since I was like 15 probably don't fit my body exactly the same, though honestly, maybe they do, because sometimes I still think I look like I do when I was 6. So maybe this category might not help them much. Some of these I'm just not gonna try on because I've already worn them all the time. I already know they fit me and they look good and they're like a style that I like. Others, if we're like not sure, I guess we'll do a fucking try on portion. It's not gonna be fun because it is 85 degrees in Philly today and I am already sweating. So without further ado, let's get started on this pile of materialistic chaos. As you guys know, I own an absurd amount of blazers. This one is like a shorter, looser, more like a linen-y material, versus I have this one that's a little, it's like more like velvety suede. And I like both, but I feel like it's a bit too much to have 2 black blazers at this rate. This hoodie several years ago from H&M in the guys section, but I didn't like how it looked, so I just cropped it myself. And she has served well, but I think it is time to let go of the whole self-crop situation. this is what we have so far. Honestly, pretty good progress, I'm not gonna lie. Like, here's a shitload of hangers. The new closet right now is lacking in a little bit of color, I'm gonna be real honest. She's a lot cleaner than she was before. Like, initially it went like all the way to that back section and all the way to the edge here, and now it's very like open and free. So great progress thus far. We still have all that shit and the shit in there, so moving on. These last two sections, which is pants. This section is honestly probably going to be one of the easiest. These jeans, bought these during quarantine with the hopes that I would get skinny after wear them, and I can wear them. I would never reach for them because they're just a little bit too tight. So selling these pants were gifted to me from a friend. Thought I'd wear them, but probably not. All of these sports shirts. Don't wear any of these anymore. These are all athletic shorts that I bought. I'm gonna keep these. Same with like some athletic shorts, spandex. Obviously, you need to have one good pair of those. I am going to get rid of these spandex. They cling a little too tightly. All gonna keep. I think it is time to let go of this H&M A-line skater zipper skirt. I've had this for many years, and I think it's finally time to just move on. Biker shorts, classic. Gotta keep them. I don't really wear shorts anymore. I feel like I should at least have a couple pairs of shorts. This, it's like too preppy, too schoolgirl-esque, and I don't really fuck with that, so I am gonna get rid of these. This top from Yes Style, very like milkmaid bustier. Love it. Keeping it. Tiny little tube top. I think we should let's just say goodbye. I feel like I've held on to this top for so many years thinking I would wear it more often, and it's time to say goodbye to this one. My new fascination with corset tops, keeping both of these. I am going to get rid of this because every time I wear it I feel like I look like a motherfucking rectangle, and I bought it from Urban Outfitters because I wanted to be one of like those like it girls, but not it for me. And lastly, this bodysuit. I honestly almost never wear bodysuits, but this one I think is pretty cute. I did get it quite recently too. It's also from Victoria's Secret, so it's pretty high quality. I think of all of them, this is the only one I'm going to keep. At the end, we have one big old box of clothes that I am going to try and sell. A smaller bag over there that is going to be donated, and anything that does not get sold here will also be donated. At the end of the day, closet's looking pretty clean. I'm very proud of myself for being able to get rid of all these things that like I've held on to for so many goddamn years.